Where was I? Imagine, imagine Kira, hint, hint, light, right? Imagine, imagine if instead of killing Ray Pember, you blackmail him the exact same way with one twist, which is you hold the entire FBI hostage, one agent at a time. Right? You use him, you say to him, look, I'm gonna keep you alive on one condition. You get me into the FBI. Recommend me and I start working for the FBI. And as long and then imagine if Ray and all of his agents become Kira's personal protection within the agency, and him rising up the ranks to the point where he's damn near the ranks of the deputy director of the FBI. Imagine something like that. Now, here is where you have an interesting twist. Imagine if Naomi Misra investigates in her own way. But how will you utilize this? Now you imagine this. Naomi Misra might be at home being the perfect housewife. But she notices a change in her fiance. She notices he's very, very tense, very agitated, moving quite suspiciously too. Almost as if he's very secretive, doesn't want to share. And mind you, Naomi isn't just any detective, right? She helped solve the LABB murder case. So when she sees her husband or husband to be acting so strangely, she's going to say, mm-mm. But she's not going to make him any the wiser. And she's not going to make whoever's controlling him any the wiser. So what would happen is she would find her way around to L. And while her husband is being manipulated into working with and for Kira, the husband will be on the Kira side, whereas Naomi Misra would end up working on the L side. So what that means is, in this way, in the narrative, you get a scenario where husband is being investigated by wife without him even knowing, but the husband is being held captive, all in the name of protecting his wife. He doesn't want Naomi to die, so he has to oblige Kira. He has to sneak him into the FBI and make him rise up the ranks fast, or fast but not suspiciously fast. After all, he was a model citizen, a model student, the perfect person as a candidate to be an agent. So imagine now him now getting the kind of access to names, to files, and this is the same FBI that answers to L on occasion. And imagine him pulling off a Palpatine, pulling off a proper Palpatine. You strike from within. This is how you make. This is how you make Death Note more interesting. So what do you think? Did we successfully create a narrative where Death Note is a little bit more interesting? Because I have a lot more retcons in mind. Yeah. You see, This is why you don't kill off characters like that. You don't kill Ray Pembo. You don't kill Naomi Misora. Nah. Put them in a situation where she's on the L side and Ray is being puppeteered into working for Kira. And this is part of why I never respect Light Yagami all the time. Because I'm like, dog, where's your ambition? Where is your ambition, sir? You could have led the FBI. You know what I'm saying? You could have led the FBI. You could have literally, I mean, obviously, you did a good job of separating their trust in L from, force them to pull out. But then after you did that, sneak in and be the head of the FBI. Come on, fam. Do or die. But those are not the only retcons I have in mind. Oh no. Those are not the only retcons I have in mind. I mean, I can keep this going. I can have a world where Dexter Morgan meets Light Yagami and they form a deadly alliance. And then on the other hand, I can have L slash Ryuzaki, or, well, obviously, Ryuzaki, whatever. I have a meeting where L is accosted by a figure walking from the darkness in a similar hat. And he says, "Hello, Ryuzaki-san." And he explains to Mr. L that Naomi Misra has passed away and that she's the daughter of a good friend of mine. And it was my pulling of the strings that got her into working with the FBI. Similar to what I did for Elizabeth Keene. I would like to investigate this case alongside the greatest detective. Who am I talking about? They call him the man in the hat. Yeah, they call him the concierge of crime. Bro, imagine a world where Dexter meets with Light Yagami. And he is on board with going up against L, teaming up with Raymond Reddington. Come on. Come on. And that's only one. There's only one. One of my crazy ideas. I don't know what else I have in store. I don't know what else yet. What else? Oh, right. Something related to BB. I have two theories related to BB that I want to talk to you about. I'm not going to tell you that yet. I'll just go close with that. Imagine a world like that. Yeah? So anyway, until next time, we'll go talk about BB next time. Yeah. We'll go talk about BB.